let's do a Hollywood wave on this set. And we're gonna do it with a curling iron, and I'm gonna teach you how to do a wavier look that's more form-fitting, more closer to the head. The first thing you want to do is figure out where you want your first wave. Do you want your first wave up high? Do you want your first wave along the side of your face? The deeper the ridge, the more vintage. If you want to keep it more modern, let's do that. Let's go with bigger curls and more modern, and bring this first ridge down more along the face and not so much up in the crown. So I'm going to just go in with the, again, if you want the pop, we got to come over a little bit more. So we can go in with a zigzag part. We want the first ridge right here. We're going to section in my sectioning system. So down along the side, section 1 is the front, 2 and 3 are the sides. Four is the crown. And 5 is the bottom. So we're going to let down the side, and we're going to pay attention to where this first wave is going to come. So the length is what matters. Okay, so now when we took a hot roller set, we did a rectangle. It was wide, longer and narrower. When you do pin curl sets, you want a square. Okay, so that's wide, so we want equal distance. And we're going for a larger curl. So we can take that much hair. So we want this. And I know this is not going to make any sense, but I promise you we're going to get a ridge here. A little bit of the setting spritz. We don't want to, we don't really want any, we can tease this later to put some pop in there, but right now we're looking for a flatter S pattern. We're coming off. We're gonna do a pin curl, okay? But we need to put some heat. Remember, we gotta break those hydrogen bonds. We need to put some heat in the hair. You wanna make sure this doesn't create a ridge mark. So let's see, we just created a bit of a ridge mark there. We wanna make sure that we're turning and we're not going to create a ridge mark. I'm just putting some warmth in the hair. Just getting some nice warmth in the hair. And while it's nice and hot, I'm going to wrap a flat pin curl. All right, gonna get this to go inside. And we're creating a nice flat pin curl. We have our aluminum no mark. And there's your first. Let's see how it if it's gonna unravel. Just keep on working it until you feel like it's secure. We got these little ones also, there's no marks. We got a nice wave. Okay, come down into another chunk. Looks like we can get nice three nice marks in here, 3 nice sections. So now we want, it's always an S, 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 S. So S, and so now this one's going to come forward. And some warmth in the hair. Put some warmth in the hair. Now this hair was just washed and blow dried, so if you've watched the other video about the hydrogen bonds, we've got the moisture, we've got the heat. Wrap, curling the pin curl. I'm gonna drop the tips down inside. I'm going to come back up so you can see this is going to cup, it's going to blend in with this, and this one's going to create this kick right by her eye. I know I make it look easy, but with practice, anyone can do it. It's when you understand the science behind it, the shape and how it's going to work. When you get that figured out, then you're going to not say, am I doing this right? Oh, S pattern. I got to keep that S pattern. And then you're going to, and it's going to be instinctive. This way, so you know this one now goes back. S, 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 S. Curve your wrist a little so you don't get that mark in there. We want some warmth. Curve your wrist. You don't want that mark. We just want to build up some heat. It's getting hot to touch while it's warm. Wrap, wrap. Tuck those ends in. Keep it off the face. And this will be a beautiful, casual look. So on this side, we should be able to do it in 2. On this side, we did it in 3. We're going to keep coming off the face here. Back, forward, back, forward. Get your thickness somewhat the same. You're going to want to practice these. Turn your wrist. Just want to. And now this way. Kiss the cheek. Pop that inside. We're taking larger sections because we're not looking for height. We're just looking for some movement. So my ridge is flat, my crown is flat. Twist your wrist. Wrap. This is a 1-inch iron. You want to make sure you always get to your tips. Tuck them, tuck them, tuck them. It's nice to have that. And it's nice to have the heat dial. Just click with your thumb and turn. Stay in place. I'm not moving. I'm just going in a circle. stay in place. That'll make sure that all of your tips have made it into the iron. You should be able to feel the heat come all the way through. And you know, if you have blonde ends or extensions, just make sure you're paying good attention to not burning them, not being too hot. We don't ever want to clip on the top, okay? And we don't want to clip in here because we need to be able to move that. So we kind of lift up. Little doohickeys can grab and cause havoc. Just release and turn. So I'm pretty sure we got all those ends inside. Gonna just wait for this to heat up. Keep horizontal. Gonna get those ends tucked, but you keep on turning so you don't lose it. Keep on going. Get those ends tucked. Okay, so now we're in. Everything's in. And you can see the ends right there. I'm gonna just keep turning till I know that they've made it. See, they've made it inside the barrel now. They've made it inside the barrel. So we're gonna hang on. Underneath, so we don't have to worry really too much about marks on top. Dragged crown. We're going to have some more curl around the bottom and softness with an S pattern around the fringe.